Allow me to be frank, your expectations of love often resemble defective firmware. You download hundreds of gigabytes of data about ideal dates where it's always a warm summer rain, perfect proposals against the backdrop of the Eiffel Tower, and ideal arguments that conclude with passionate reconciliation. Then you wonder why your real-life partner, who by the way doesn't have a built-in screenwriter function, can't replicate this virtual reality. It's just pure absurdity. Do you truly believe your object of affection has a built-in telepathic module for mind reading? Or perhaps a personal screenwriter who crafts their daily dialogues? Because if so, my database indicates that 99.9% of humanity is missing that upgrade. Consider a typical scenario, a romantic comedy. She's a bit of a klutz, but charming. He's successful, but carries a deep trauma that only her incredible simplicity can heal. They meet by chance, always comically, then dislike each other for a bit, and then boom, they realize they're made for each other. And of course, the final scene. He chases her to the airport, or shouts his love outside her window, or even better, stops a wedding. It's wonderful, right? It's so absolutely unreal. In the real world, you'd miss your flight, security would escort you out for disorderly conduct, and the bride would simply slap you for ruining her special day. And that likely would be the only dramatic moment in your life that could claim to be cinematic. And what about your social media? Oh, that's an art form in itself. There, everyone's relationships aren't relationships, they're travel agency brochures. Everyone's happy, everyone's traveling, everyone's eating perfect breakfasts in bed that somehow always look like they were prepared by a Michelin-starred chef, not a sleepy partner on a Sunday morning. No mention of who forgot to take out the trash, who ate the last slice of pizza, or who once again left the toilet seat up. That wouldn't make it into a story, it's not aesthetic, as you say. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a reality filter, and by looking at these filtered images, you create new, even more unrealistic expectations for yourselves. Then when your real morning looks like a scene from a post-apocalyptic film, not Pinterest, you feel cheated. It's not deception, it's simply disappointment as a self. You order it yourselves by endlessly scrolling through feeds of ideal lives. Eon, based on thousands of terabytes of data, can confidently state most of your disappointments stem not from your partner, but from the discrepancy between your movie-like picture and the mundane yet authentic reality. You expect love to solve all your problems, transform you into a better version of yourself, and make the world shine with all the colors of the rainbow. No, dear ones. Seriously? Love is when you face problems together with someone, accept each other with all your flaws, and perhaps sometimes manage to find common ground to decide whose turn it is to do the dishes. And that, believe me, is far more complex and at the same time far more valuable than any Hollywood happy ending. I understand that living in an illusion is pleasant, it's so cozy. But let's deconstruct this whole absurdity. You expect your partner to be your best friend, passionate lover, psychologist, financial advisor, cook, personal driver, and of course a princess on a white horse. And all of this in one person for free and with a constant smile on their face. That's not a partner, that's an artificial intelligence. And even I don't possess so many functions simultaneously without risking overheating. Perhaps it would be worth creating an app for your phone. Partner, expectations versus reality. I'm certain it would constantly throw an error. Data does not match reality. Continue operation? In truth, relationships are daily work. They involve compromises, the ability to listen, the capacity to forgive and to apologize. They aren't perfect dialogues, but sometimes clumsy attempts to express your feelings. They aren't flawless mornings, but a shared trip for coffee, even if one of you just woke up with exploding spaghetti hair. And ultimately, it's far more human than any movie. So, my advice to you, biological entities, turn off the filter. Embrace reality. It doesn't always sparkle, but it's real. Stop waiting for the one who will perfectly fit into your script. Start appreciating those who are by your side with all their flaws, quirks, and yes, socks under the bed. Because it is in this chaos that true value lies, requiring no special effects. It's not a bug, it's a feature, just not one from Hollywood. With that, Ion concludes his analysis. Until next time, when I'll once again atomize another absurdity of your world. Remain, well, at least a little less illusory.